what I'll do is just open it up for questions.
I know you don't like being without Miller and London, but have you got enough receivers you feel like you're filling in good, or will be able to?
Yeah, we're getting thin. You know, it's concerning me right now. Marcus Wade is yet to be back. He did do a little work out there this afternoon. We're still waiting for him to get full speed. Lucas Miller was out there running around and catching balls today from the trainers. He's still a little ways away, but he looks good. He feels good. And then with London going down, you know, that hurts. That's a big concern, and particularly the leadership that London has provided for the group.
But the fact that you've proven well in that position the last couple of years, you got some guys.
We do. I mean, we're still all right. We're just getting thin. We can't afford to have another injury there. That's for sure.
Now that you've watched film, talk about short yardage offense.
Well, they were running some guys through the A gap, doing some things. We told them we were going to see some things that we didn't practice for, and they had this real good player. I was really impressed by him, number 54, the linebacker, junior college transfer. He ran all over the field, made tackles everywhere. He was just kind of freelancing a little bit and running through A gaps and backside gaps, and you know, we had a chance to block down on him a couple times, didn't get the call from the tackle. We need to be able to do that. We'll be fine in short yardage and goal line. I'm actually happy with the, you know, what we've done in practice and what we can do in executing that.
Did you change practice with this being a bye week at all?
Not a whole lot. You know, we came out last night and we ran real hard, and then kept the specialists out and worked the specialists real hard. Tonight was pretty much a normal practice. We did just about everything, a little extra special teams at the end. Tomorrow night will be the same way. Thursday we'll cut back a little bit. Friday we'll lift hard in the afternoon in the weight room, give them Saturday off, and then come back late Saturday or Sunday afternoon and meet and have a practice Sunday night, and then they'll have their normal Monday off during the season.
Were Ambrose and Cook able to go today?
No, neither one of them were out there. And I'm going to talk about guys that were.
How did your O-line grade out Saturday?
They did pretty well. You know, we were happy with the way they pass protected. Assignment-wise, you know, we really did a nice job. We didn't make a lot of errors. Even with the twos when they were in, we didn't make a lot of errors. You know, we didn't run the ball as well as I would like to run it. Some of it had to do with our run blocking. Some of it had to do with our pass, that our running backs were not taking the correct path, the correct cut. And some of it had to do, they were putting 9 guys down and saying, hey, you're going to beat us, throw the ball to beat us. And so that's what we did.
Just from watching some of the film maybe on Georgia and hearing about what they've done and some of the problems they're having with the offense, how are you approaching this week from what maybe you were doing even during the summer?
Well, we've studied Georgia a lot. We know a lot about them. In the game the other night, they came out in the first drive and looked really good. Ran the ball, mixed up with the third down plays. They had some big play action plays during the game. You know, they've always been a team that runs the ball well and runs play action. A year ago, you know, with that quarterback, they did a real good job in their 4 wide receiver package. They were in it some the other day, but not as much. But they're very capable of being good. They got a good offensive front. I know they got their running back this coming week, so it'll be good to get another week study on it.
It's different than Jerry's right this year. I know we got off to a slow start obviously last year. How much is he improved?
Well, I think he understands, you know, first of all, what it takes as far as practice and preparing for the game and then going out and executing in the game. That was part of the growing up as last year as a true freshman. He's much stronger and more physical this year, which helps him stay on balance. You know, when he's running his route and someone bumps him or on his cuts, he comes out of his cuts and he's still balanced, where sometimes as a young freshman your lower body isn't quite as developed and you stumble and you get knocked off, and that's just attributed to not being in the weight room enough. You know, he's a guy that in high school played basketball, played baseball, played football. I'm not sure he even knew where the weight room was. So the whole year in the weight room and being able to develop and get faster, you know, he got faster and more flexible, so that it's all helped him a lot.
I know you said on Saturday, in your opinion, the offense looked sharp, but after reviewing the tape, what are some things you guys are reading on with the bye week?
What are we working on?
Yeah, what did you see that you guys need to improve on?
Well, we got to improve on just about everything. You know, but the thing we did Saturday night is our execution of our timing and our passing game. The protections, quarterbacks drops, and the receivers needing to be where they need to be at the right time was pretty good. You know, we still can improve on that. We have to run the ball better, and you know, that helps us even in the passing game if we can run it better. But for the most part, you know, it was a good start.
I haven't seen the replay yet, but yards after catch, Joe get hit pretty early on that 40-yard touchdown, and what about other yards after catch?
I'm not sure Joe got hit real early on, and he did a pretty good job shaking the guy and beating him. He still got a few at the end. His 50 chased him down. I think the receivers were up around 150-some yards after catch, which is really good. And the running backs weren't at 100, which is where they need to be. We always have a contest each week, and the receivers won. And you know, we need to get after the running backs for them to get more yards after contact.
One more, guys.